Hello and welcome back to the Sleeman Center. We got Game 3 action here in downtown Guelph. We've got Oakville winning the first one. We got a draw in the second. We'll see how this one goes. As you can see, Guelph looked pretty pumped up before the game, you know. They're chanting, they're getting ready. They look like they're ready.
That's what you want. You want some energy going into a game. Never want to be like lazy, sluggish off the start. You want to be fast, excited, get your team hyped up.
We'll see if Guelph can have that good start because, yeah, they looked like they were ready to go. And we are underway here at the Sleeman Center for game number 3 of Junior Griffin Hockey Day. Here comes Oakville. Gaydens can't grab that. Here's Gabani, now it's McNaughton. He'll walk in. He'll stop, looks to feed it in the middle. There's Van Dam with a one-timer in the high slot, but that stopped.
Nice chance there by Guelph right off the bat. Getting shots early, testing Oakville's goalie out. Let's watch that again. Just out of the corner, right in the slot there, and just swallow it up.
There's we are only 40 seconds in. There's 9:20 to go. There's a shot from the point. It's tipped away. And now here's Becker for Guelph. Icing's waved off. Now here's Petre. Looking point, and that puck will get out. Here's Becker. Looking in the middle. Here's Davison. And here comes Guelph. There's a shot. And now Oakville will look to break out. Here's Morrow. Now here comes Oakville. They'll look to get a chance. They put it in the middle. They won't get any offense off that. It's put down off the ref. Here's Morrow. Morrow walks around two guys, stays with it, bats it down, but now Guelph will look to break out and set it up down low. It's dumped in. Here come the Rangers. He fans on it. Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell will wind and fire, and it goes in. It squeaks in under the glove and goes far post.
Guelph off to the early lead here. First time we've seen that today. Let's watch this. Just walks in. And just beat him short side on the post. Nice shot there. No shot is ever a bad shot. Nice shot there by Mitchell to give Guelph the 1-0 lead.
And this team looks very ready. As we alluded to earlier, they looked like they're prepared for this game, and they show it jumping out to an early 1-0 lead. Here's McNaughton. Whittick gets it off him. Van Dam applies pressure. Here's Whittick. Now here comes Oakville. He'll walk in. He'll shoot, and that's stopped. Here's Van Dam. Early in this first period, Guelph has the first lead of this whole Junior Griffin Day here in the third game. Here's McNaughton. He'll take a shot. That's blockered away. And now here comes the Oakville Rangers. A nice move. He'll fire looking upstairs. And he had the hole upstairs, but just put it a little too high. Davison can't control it.
Just missed that top right corner.
Had a little bit too much on it as Chamberlain will put it down low. And it'll be dumped down in the Guelph end. There's it right in front.
On a couple extra whacks there by Oakville. But beautiful save there, not letting it get by him.
Yeah, it bounced right in front. He wound up. And Ellis tried to put her away, but just couldn't do so. And here's Grimwood. Parks. And now it's Robertson. He'll swing it around for Mitchell, who scored the opening goal in this game. Looking for Grimwood. Puts it into the open ice. Morrow with a nice move. He'll put it in the middle. Here's Ellis. He's got to beat Robertson. Looking to beat him with speed. He'll cut in as he falls, and
nice defensive play there by Guelph.
Here comes Oakville. Robertson will intercept that. Here's Grimwood. Petre. And now that'll be in the corner. Here's Robertson. And now Henshaw will put it deep. Brown in the middle. Now Canton will battle with it. And now Brown will swing around and try to shovel it on goal. It's a little high. Petre at the point, fans on it. Van Dam with a nice blind pass off the boards. Just a little bit too heavy though. Here's Brown. Brown looking to try to beat Guth. There's a shot, and there's a nice pad save to keep that out.
Did not see it. Luckily kicked his pad out just at the right time so it wouldn't go in. Watch that replay there.
Well, that's the Ellis chance that he had earlier. Here's Davison. Now Holt. Here's Holt. Now there's a shot, and he rings it off the post or maybe the side of the net, not sure. As there's a bad turnover. Here comes Oakville, a backhander on. That's stopped. Not covered up, though, as the puck's still loose. It's Holt. Now here's Young. Now it's Montano. Ellis. And now Becker will look to get it. Looks in the middle for Davidson. Pass a little bit too hot for him to handle, as he'll go change. Morrow trying to grab that puck. Now Chamberlain can't control that. It's Becker. Becker will stop. He's behind the net, and he will draw a penalty. It looks like a hook. It looks to be assigned to Ellis.
Yeah, hook there, and those are the penalties you do not want to take. A hook while the team's breaking out. And here's this post shot here. See where it went.
Yeah,
yep, right off the post.
That was the captain, Sheehy. He really wanted to get that 2-goal lead. They come back in the other end.
But yeah, I was saying, you never want to take those penalties in the other team's end, because those are the ones that kill you. Now Guelph's got a power play with the 1-goal lead.
Here's Grimwood. Now it's Parks. And it's kept in. Now it's Parks. Peewee on him. Parks to the point. And they'll throw it on goal. It bounces right out to Grimwood. And a nice defensive play to stop that chance. It's at the point. Robertson swings it to the other side. Now Grimwood trying to get it put in front. It went off the side of the net. They'll still battle. It's still loose.
They're still loose.
And now Oakville will bring it out. Gaining speed, he'll dump it out. Here's Robertson. Off his own player's skate, it'll look to be off Park's skate. Now here's Brown. Nice play to get out of a jam, and now it's Grimwood. Looking for Parks off his skate once again, and turned over. There's Brown with a shot. And now it's Robertson. Now that's picked off again, a little bit sloppy from Guelph. There's a backhander on, stopped. And covered up.
Yeah, Guelph having a hard time breaking out there and almost cost them a goal.
There's at least 3 or 4 turnovers on that play.
There's that last shot. Just didn't know where it was. If there's any Oakville players in there at all, I think that could have been a goal.
Here's Van Dam. Van Dam looking to cut in. Now it's Guth. Now it's Young. Young staves off a check in front. Can't bury that one. Now it's McNaughton. Trying to break out. McNaughton trying to generate some offense for Guelph. Guth will hold the line. Now Van Dam. Canton. Now it's Canton. He'll backhand it on goal. A little bit of a hopper as it went over his glove, but just wide. As Guth can't hold the line. Guth stops, and he'll make a nice move to find McNaughton. And he'll look to dump it in. And he'll go off for a change. There's Sheehy. Now Davison can't get there. As that'll go blank the ice for icing. We've got 3 seconds to go in this first period.
Yeah, and Guelph's going to take out their goalie to try to get maybe a last shot here at the net, maybe a tip, trying to score here, give themselves the 2-goal lead.
A little bit risky though. Oakville could win this clean, just send it down immediately, but
putting a lot of trust in Holt then here.
I'd be a little bit uneasy with it.
I think it's not a terrible idea. I don't think Oakville can get the puck down there that quickly.
Yeah, didn't have enough time as the period will expire. The Gryphons with a 1-goal lead. And this was their first lead of Junior Griffin Day, and they'll look to hold on to it through the second and the third. But realistically, there's going to be more goals. You're not going to hold on to just a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, Guelph's going to have to get another one. This game's been back and forth, as I said before. Both teams having a number of chances this period. But I think Guelph has the better defense here and has pretty much just shut Oakville down ever since. They had a couple of chances, but not too much. Nothing that Guelph couldn't have handled, or their goaltender. And Guelph, they hit a post and have a goal, so you got to give them the edge here.
Looks like we'll start it up back again for the second period. And Holt will take the draw for Guelph. Here's Holt. Holt takes a shot through a screen. And that's stopped. Now it'll be Brown. Brown will lift it, trying to get it the length of the ice. Chamberlain will corral it for Guelph. Now Becker. Now Holt. Petre holds the line. He'll swing it to his defense partner, who will wind and fire through traffic. It's stopped. Rebound, pops right back out. It'll be Sheehy trying to break out for Guelph. Looks like a definite slew foot even. No call though, as he tried to find Davis in the middle, couldn't find him.
Yeah, it hasn't been very many calls in this game. I've seen a couple of missed calls here, but the refs are letting them play.
Here's Parks. Now Grimwood can't find it. Montano. Now she's on it. Now Robertson. Here's Guelph. They're trying to break out. As you saw earlier, a little bit sloppy. They're trying to fix that, but really haven't found a solution yet. There's Montano on a turnover puck. Can't put that away, and finally it'll come out of the Guelph end. They'll look to change. That line looked to be kept, so I guess offside's negated. As it's put up the near side wall, Montano will have to give chase. Here's Parks. Now Ellis. Ellis takes a fall, and that'll be Guth. Tipped in front. It's Morrow. There's a backhander up high that hits the glass.
Just missed the net there. Just an unfortunate bounce there from Oakville.
And now Guelph will look to restart. A poor pass. Now here's Morrow. He can't control it. Now Guth. To the near side, Young. Back to the far side, looking for Guth once again. It's put out in front. Nobody there. Now Petre. For Smith. Now Morrow. Morrow trying to battle to get that puck. Now Mitchell will find his man in the middle of the ice. It's Grimwood. He'll put it down low. It's Petre. Petre looking for options. He'll opt to keep it himself. Petre's going to fly into the offensive end. It'll bounce out to Brown. Here's Brown at the point. He'll look to walk the line. Now Becker. Now Van Dam. Van Dam. Now Becker. Turning. There's a shot on as it's covered up for a whistle.
Yeah, Guelph hasn't really been able to get it out of their zone this period. See if they can improve that, because Oakville's putting a lot of pressure on them. There's that shot here. You can see there's two Oakville bodies in front of the net.
It'll be Skeins for Oakville. Now Stewart. Stewart dropping it off. Looking to swing it in front. Robertson. Now here's Guelph. Sheehy finds Holt. Now it's Davidson. Robertson. Here comes Guelph. In the middle, a nice pass for Holt. Holt looking to put it on goal as he does so, but it is stopped and swallowed up.
I just said they need to work on their breakout, and a very nice break out there.
Yeah, very clean.
Created a nice shot. Now they got the draw on Oakville's end.
Parks should take the draw for Guelph. He's out there with the goal scorer Mitchell, and on the right wing is Grimwood with him. Here comes Morrow. Morrow trying to beat Guth. Now there's a point shot, and it looked like that was a little bit of an early whistle, but it looked like it stayed out anyway.
But it definitely got taken out from under his glove there. But nice save there. That was a rocket of a shot from the point. Let's watch that here. And nice job to get it with his glove. Had it under his glove, and then you can see it got dug out.
Yeah, that should not have been whistled down, but I guess if the referee lost sight of it, then you pretty much have to. Here's Henshaw. It's Petrie. Van Dam applying pressure. It's fed out in front. Van Dam couldn't find it. Now Brown. Brown with a head of steam. He'll walk in. There's a shot. They score. And Oakville ties it up.
3-on-1 as a defender. You can't do much about that. Let's watch that replay here. Brown with the nice pass. And then just puts it bottom corner.
I think he tipped that. The defenseman tipped the shot.
Yeah. That's probably why you couldn't really see that one.
Well, this game is tied up at 1s, and we will see if Guelph can maybe get back on top, or Oakville could take the lead away from Guelph. They'll battle just inside the blue line. Here's Becker. Now there's a shot on it, looked to be blocked. And now it'll be dumped out. Here's Montano. He finds his brother. He'll cut around his man, looking to beat the keeper, but he can't do so. There's a nice blocker stop. Here's Parks. Parks looking to get it out. Grimwood. Now Oakville in transition. Morrow will put it down behind the Guelph's red line. Mitchell was calling for it. He could have been sprung there, and now Morrow intercepts that play, and he'll walk in. Winds a slap shot, is stopped.
I don't even think he saw that one. He just was in the right spot there.
It'll be Parks, and it's Mitchell. I'm not sure where it is. Morrow has it still. It's Petrie. Here's Ellis. Ellis looking to break in. Ferrari Smith with a shot stopped. There's Morrow with a shot. That stopped as well. And looking on the wraparound, a nice play by Grimwood to break that up, as there was no goalie near that post.
Goalie was down there. And honestly, I don't think he knew where the puck was.
Henshaw will wind and fire, and that is a floater that goes in. That's tough.
Yeah, Oakville was all over them there. You had to think eventually Oakville was going to get another one there.
Yeah, it's tough that that was the one that would go in, if any. A point shot, a little bit of a floater.
Floats. I think did it hit off the defender there, or did it just dip?
I think it just dipped down because the puck didn't really start, I don't know, moving or anything. It stayed the same.
But it definitely did dip. That's a hard one for the goalie to stop, you know. It's flying up in the air, and then it just all of a sudden drops.
And it's 2-1 Oakville off of that goal. Now Guelph's going to have to come with lots of pressure to try to even this game up. Gabney looking for Brown. Finds him. Brown, Gabony in front. Can't find him. Now there's Brown spinning and firing off the side of the net. Brown winds and fires. It's blocked. Now it's Gaines. One-timer, winds and fires. And Brown couldn't find the back of the net, couldn't find the net at all. Here's Wittick looking to put it deep. Guth. McNaughton sends it down into the neutral zone. Van Dam on Skanes. Now it's Brown. Guth. Line is held. And it looks like we've got a call. Not sure who it's on. Is it on Oakville?
Body contact. I think it's on Oakville. Oh, head contact here. It's going to be on Van Dam. Let's see if it's 4 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's tough for Guelph.
Oh, yeah, definitely right there. Head contact. How about straight to the head?
Only 2, so that's pretty good for Guelph. But they're still going to be short a man for 2 minutes or less if Oakville can capitalize. It's Petre. Swings it back to the man that gave it to him as it's sent the length of the ice. It'll be a bad pass, which will go for icing, and now there's a draw deep in Oakville's end.
Yeah, it's pretty good for Guelph if the other team iced the puck when you're trying to penalty kill.
Especially no pressure on him, just no excuse for missing that pass. She wins it back cleanly. And the shot.
Wow, what a shot there.
Is, yeah, very powerful from Robertson. But I think maybe if there's a lot of traffic, you got to keep that down.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to go for the goal there. But in a situation like that, I'm okay with that shot just because, like, he missed the net, yeah, but it is back in their zone, and they're getting another face-off in their zone.
Here's Ellis. Grimwood will send it right back down, and Guelph has killed off 45 seconds. Robertson will fan on the slap shot, but is successful in sending it down the ice. Once again, as Guelph has done fairly well so far in this kill. Here's Ellis. Now Morrow. Walks around Guth.
Nice recovery there by him.
Now Ellis, pressured by Robertson. He'll keep it behind his own net, taking precious time off the clock. And it looks like that'll freeze against the boards. And we will have a draw with 34 seconds left in the power play.
We are proud to be known as the place to watch the game. Enjoy great food, great drinks, and great times. Come celebrate with us. Visit Sheila Skills today at 5 Clare Road.
Now here's a chance, Mitchell. Mitchell cutting in.
Oh,
wow.
And that did not look good.
That looked like it hurt. Yeah, he went hard into the post.
That does not look good.
Wow. Yeah, because those pegs are pretty strong. I mean, you never like to see that. we are back after that. That looked really ugly, but Mitchell is back on the bench. He was assisted off, and we're glad that, no further action was required. And we are back as there was a 2-minute tripping penalty that resulted on that play.
Yeah, you never like to see that, but sometimes it happens, and he was in a lot of pain. Good to see him get off the ice on his own, well, not in his own power, but not in a ambulance.
Yeah, I mean, you see where he went in. That was the part right between where the shoulder pad part ends, the big padding there, and the big pant part ends. So right in between those two, you have absolutely no padding, and you could hear, like, that looked awful. And it's covered up by Guelph, and they're now on the power play.
Yeah, Guelph has a chance here to tie it up on this power play. Let's see what they can do here, though. A minute 26 to see what they can do. Maybe get a goal, couple shots.
They're going to have to get out of their own end first with a breakout, as they miss that pass, and Skanes will send it back in. Only shallow, though, as Van Dam will hustle and get to it. He'll stop, try to put it in the middle for Canton. Now it's Skanes. Now McNaughton. He'll look to shoot. Van Dam is dropped in front of the net. And now Oakville will look to break out. Here's Montano. And he'll fall. Puck is still loose. Now here's Becker. Becker to Canton. Now Petre will send it right back in the Guelph end. Canton. Now Morrow sends it on. It'll be in the corner. She calls his defender off, and he'll look to fling it out. That stick down by Morrow. And yeah, high stick is called.
Yeah, Guelph hasn't had much of a power play here. Pretty much just been pinned in their zone. There's the high stick there. Clearly see over his head.
Mm-hmm. She looking to create off the draw. Now here's Morrow. Now Davison. Skanes can't control it. He'll drop it back. Now she. Pass is intercepted by Ellis. It's dropped back. Waits, finds Skanes. Now here's Oakville. Davison. Now Holt for Guelph. Morrow. Skanes. Now it's Robertson. Now Whittick. Now Morrow. In the far side corner. Beats two guys while standing still and finds Ellis. Ellis. Now in the corner. Walking out. Now looking to put it in front. Robertson tried to shovel it away. And it's sent all the way down the length of the ice. It looks like Guelph wants a change, and they'll get one.
Yeah, bit tired there. Just take the ice, get the change. Because you definitely don't want to get caught out there when you're tired, and they can get fresh legs.
Yeah, pretty smart play. They'll take the draw. inside their own end. Here's Van Dam. Looking for Grimwood. He can't handle it. And that'll be offside. There's 53 seconds to go here in the second period. Draw is just outside the Guelph end. Parks wins it back. Brown's pushing. Now here's Gabney with a shot. Looking to tip it in is Brown. Just went off his own skate. Skanes can't control it. Here's Petre. Petre. Now it's Young. Now Parks. Petre trying to control it. Here's Grimwood. Grimwood winds and fires. That's stopped. Here's Parks. It's in his skates. Van Dam's trying to stay with it as well. Here's Grimwood. 4 seconds to go. And time will expire in this second period.
That could have been bad if time didn't run out there.
Yeah, it's true. Montana looked to be sprung. And now you see Mitchell out there trying to test out if he could still skate.
Definitely a good sign there. He is Guelph's goal scorer today. Now if you're Guelph in this period, you want to come out flying. You know, sometimes when teams have the lead, they kind of sit back. And with Guelph down, I feel like they're just going to come out. They got to bring the intensity. You know, use your speed here. We've seen their speed a bit here. Beating some of these Oakville defenders. It's a bigger ice surface, so you got to use that speed. And they just need more shots. I think they've got a fair amount of shots, but it doesn't hurt to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is going to sit back, if Oakville's going to sit back, yeah, you're right. You're going to need to come in flying. But also with shots, you got to get some quality ones as well, because some of these shots that you're seeing from Guelph, they aren't the best. Like, I mean, they're shooting in front of the net where there's relatively no traffic. So maybe you got to set it up a little if you're Guelph as well. I mean, you still got to get shots, not set it up all period, but, you know, just still try to get a little bit more quality in your selection.
Yeah, even if you take a bad shot, make sure there's someone there. Like, if you're going to take that bad shot attempt, maybe just pass it off. Sometimes you just got to look for a second option besides shoot.
Guelph will look to bring the pressure. It's in front, still loose. And an Oakville player skates, and here's Morrow. Morrow's slapping it in front for Ellis. Now here's Morrow cutting in. Morrow trying to grit around Canton. Here's McNaughton. He has to beat 2 guys. He'll get skating. Stick handling. Now down low, puts it right in front, looking for Holt. He fans on it.
Nice back check there. I don't know who that was, but someone on Oakville just made a nice back check there to maybe keep his team in the lead.
Here's Morrow. Now Whitlick. Davison. Now Holt. Holt looking out in front. Van Dam was in the area. Couldn't find him, though. Here comes Guelph. Fans on that pass. That could have been dangerous, but he got it back. Walks through 2 guys. Looking to beat another to the outside as he'll backhand it out. Van Dam stops, trying to send it out. There's a few blue shirts on the ice when it hit one of their sticks, but nothing will be called. And now making his first appearance after the injury is Mitchell. Montano. And that is very far offside, as we will get a whistle.
Yeah, you see Mitchell out there. That's a good sign for Guelph, seeing that he is their goal scorer today, and he's been pretty much the legs of this team today, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he really supported him as well, but you can't say it was all him. I mean, there's the supporting cast that has also helped him out. I mean, lots of key role players have stepped up this game. I feel like everyone just got to play as a unit and maybe try to get this second goal. Here's Young, now Mitchell. Now Young. Now Guth, taken off him, looking to center it, and they can't find the man in front. Skanes keeps it in. Now it's in the middle. It's Mitchell, looking for Parks. That's intercepted by Stewart. Nice move as Stewart will dump it down deep and head off for a change. It's Young. He stops up and fires it. And Guelph will get a full-scale line change off that.
Looking for the perfect gift for that Griffin family of life. Head to Gryphons.ca/red zone for all your Griffin apparel needs. Special holiday pricing in effect now, so don't miss out.
Draws scrambled. They will still scramble, and now it's out. There's a shot on. Glove down by Van Dam in the slot, a little bit risky. Puck's in his skates, and now Van Dam will come out with it. Morrow. Now Canton. Now it's McNaughton. McNaughton trying to get around Petre. McNaughton in front looking for Van Dam, couldn't find him. Now stepping up there is Becker.
Oh, nice play there.
Nearly capped it in with the one-handed effort. Now it's Morrow in the neutral zone. He has Ellis with him. There's a shot. Goalie doesn't know where it is. Ellis crashes, but looks to be in his blocker.
Yeah, I hit him right in the, I believe, blocker there, and just popped up and fell right back there. Let's watch that on the replay. Yeah, hits him. Luckily goes right back into his chest.
Yeah, we've seen a few shots where it popped up, went behind the goalie's back and in today. So, you know, when the pucks loosen up there like that, you never know what's going to happen. Luckily for Guelph, it went in their fortune. Here's Davison. Davison trying to cut in on his man, can't do so. And now here comes the counterattack from Oakville. It's Brown cutting in. There's a shot looking wide side, can't find it. There's Gabney on the left wing side. The shot stopped. Rebound looked to pop out short side. It's still loose. They battle. And now it'll be Holt. Nice play by Brown to dispossess him. Now he got under his skates. Yeah. Here comes Guelph's goalie. There's a shot. It bounces off the glass. And it will be whistled down. And Guelph will have a power play. And that is massive for them.
Yeah. Let's watch that replay right there. Nice play by Holt. You see, he kept moving his feet there, and I'm not really sure the hook took him down because you can see he stepped on the puck there. But anyways, it is a hook there. You could see a bit of a hook there still. Yeah, and that's what the ref saw.
I feel like he just lost his momentum and fell forward, but it's really tough to make those calls as a referee. So we will have 2 minutes of power play action for Guelph and see if they could even this game up. Shot is put all the way down to the length of the ice. It'll stop just at about the hash marks, and now Young will corral it for Guelph. He'll swing back and find Mitchell. Saucer pass for Grimwood is batted down. Stewart trying to get around his man Guth, but couldn't do so. Now Stewart will try to get it out again. Guth dispossesses him, And now Guelph look to get it up. It's Mitchell. Mitchell in over the line, trying to beat two guys, splits the defense. It's loose and he scores. It's Parks with a wide open net, and it's 2-2.
There was no signal yet from the ref.
They want to have a chat.
Yeah, there was no signal given to the ref yet. I watched him the whole time. Let's see. Because definitely a high stick right in Mitchell's chin area. Then what a play to just stay with that by Parks, I believe that was. And just puts it away. I don't think the goalie really knew where it was, and they're going to give it a goal. And Oakville shrugging its shoulders. I'm really not sure why.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there wasn't really anything that you shrug your shoulders at. I don't think he was interfered with or anything.
And Mitchell having himself a game, scored the first goal. And on the second one there, he pretty much created that play with his legs. Drew a penalty, I'd say, and then nice finish there.
And that is a big play by Mitchell that makes this game 2-2. Don't take it away from Parks. It was a good job from him.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay with it.
Took that, grabbed that puck from behind the net and put it in. Great play there.
Here's Van Dam. Now Oakville will look to get it out. It's broken up. McNaughton controls it. Now it's intercepted. Van Dam winds and fires, and he scores. Not sure if that was tipped or not, but it's 3-2.
Well, what a shot there. Like you said, you didn't know if it was tipped, but that was it looks like it was Van Dam's goal. Nice shot there. Let's watch that replay.
Here's that turnover.
Doesn't look like it was tipped, but nice shot there by Van Dam. I don't even think the goalie saw it there.
Tricky one to stop. It's 3-2 Guelph in a big turn of events. Flipping the script and getting this lead. Davison trying to stay with it. Here comes Oakville looking to counter. Here's Brown. Brown's got space, a weak backhander stopped. Gabani now in front. Now Guelph will look to bring it out. A slap pass to nobody, and it's intercepted by Oakville. Gabani in the middle. Now Robertson. He's got time and space. He'll look to put it in the middle, looking for Davidson. Poor pass. And now he gets a turnover wide open one-on-one with the goalie and undresses him. And it's 4-2.
What a play by the captain there. Created a turnover, and Miller just got deked out of his pants there.
Jeez, yeah, that was a gross goal. I mean, I thought he was just going to try to go upstairs with it, a little bit of a head fake.
There's the turnover. You think he's going to shoot it right there and left the goaltender Miller hanging.
Yeah, just a little bit embarrassing. It's 4-2. And that's big for Guelph now, hanging on to a 2-goal lead. And let's see if they ride this out or try to get more. What would you do in this situation?
Here, you just want to keep the pressure on them, you know. Maybe take it down, cycle it in their zone, maybe tire them out. And when you cycle, you can usually create chances by tiring out their defense. So let's see if they choose to do that.
Yeah, also cycling, keeping the puck 200 feet away from your own net, so it's not a bad idea. Here's Mitchell creating another turnover. Putting it in front. Parks wasn't there in time. And just realizing it now, Oakville has had lots of turnover trouble as Montano breaks in. A weak shot and a kick save.
Just got that by his skate, it looked like.
Looked like just the skate blade even. I'm not sure if that was luck or skill, but makes the stop anyhow. Here's Robertson cutting in, looking to go 5-hole.
Ooh, I thought that went in for a second.
Yeah, I think his stick hit the netting and he saw it ripple kind of, so I thought it was in the back of the net, but it was squeezed between the pads and stopped. 6:42 to go in the third period. 4-2 Guelph. Van Dam trying to intercept that. It just bounces over his stick, and Young will have to retreat. Here's Van Dam in over the line. He'll wind and fire. Whittick blocks that easily, and now it'll be Ellis. Ahead to Ferrari Smith. He finds Morrow. Corrals it on his backhand. Looks to dispossess Young. He does so. He'll walk in, loses control of it, try to get a shot off. Nice play by Guth to interfere with that.
Yeah, nice couple plays by Morrow, just couldn't finish. Nice play by Guelph's defense.
McNaughton trying to gain speed in the neutral zone. He'll walk in over the line. Kicks it to his stick, and now it'll be down low in the corner. He'll look to fling it out, hits the side of the net. Sheehy trying to bury. And now the puck will be advanced up to Morrow, who will have another rush. He'll find Ellis. As Morrow peels off for a change, Ellis fakes a shot, passes it out as it was tipped. Here's Henshaw keeping the line. Surrounded by a few white jerseys, he decides to dump it in. Gabani off the side of the net. And Sheehy looking for Davidson. It's knocked down by his shin pad. Sheehy with it now. Dumped in. It's in Oakville's near side corner behind his own net. Henshaw will stop up and look for options. Gabani feels a little bit of pressure on the near side, and they'll battle along the boards. Mitchell trying to grab that. Now we got a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Holt's got a back check. Here comes Brown flying in. Takes a shot. Looked to be off the mask, and it stays out.
Nice save there.
Here's Henshaw. Retreating, looking to regroup for Oakville. Now here's Montano. Cutting in, looking to go short side. Can't find the short side post, and now here comes Guelph on the other end. Grimwood fans on that pass. Mitchell with a nice touch pass to Grimwood, who shoots. It's blocker down, parks in front of the net as it stopped and covered up.
Nice chance on both ends there. Miller making a nice stop there and on the rebound. And then down at the other end, let's see this one. Grimwood walks in. Nice blocker save there, rebound, and pretty impressive there.
Here's Skanes. And now breaking out's Oakville. Here's Ellis. Ellis now for Oakville. Cuts in. On the forehand, a shot stopped. And that's dumped into the Guelph bench, directly into the Guelph bench. Out for a whistle. Draw deep in Guelph's end. So we can see this chance by Brown again.
Yeah, just right off the mask there.
Here's McNaughton. He's going to gain speed. And now here's Brown. Brown backhanded in front. Oh, wow, he missed it.
I thought that was for sure in a wide open cage. Oh, and he scores.
Brown wraps it around, and it is 4-3.
As we said, I thought that was a for sure goal, but then Brown, Oakville never gave up on it, and Brown just takes it with a wraparound.
Yeah, I was about to say he's going to have nightmares about that, but Oakville does bury at the end of the shift, so maybe not as many nightmares.
Now with 3 minutes left, this is still a game.
1 goal deficit, and now the momentum is in Oakville's favor. Look, the bench, quite a few guys smiling looking at that replay because they know they got that wraparound in the end. Dumped back in. Montano to his brother. He'll walk in on Wojcicki. He falls. And now it's Montano. Petre. Stewart looking in the middle. No one there as it's sent the length of the ice for icing. And we will have a whistle with 2:34 to go left in the third. Guelph is going to have to defend pretty mightily here.
Yeah, Oakville has put a lot of pressure on Guelph in these past 2 minutes. So let's see if Guelph can handle it.
Draws one back by Parks cleanly. And Mitchell will tip it out, and he'll have to give chase. Here's Skanes. Now it's Grimwood, pops right back out to him as Miller was on the ground sprawling trying to make that stop. Luckily for him, it was wide. Mitchell. Parks. Here's Parks. Nearly beat 4 guys if he would have stayed in his feet. And now it's Young. Young with a nice move. We're at the 2-minute mark of this third period. Oakville's going to need to get some chances. Parks. Now Skanes. Now it's Morrow. What a move. Morrow is pushed off the puck. And now it's Guth. Parks trying to get around him. Here's Morrow. Poor pass as Wittick's going to have to backtrack. Wittick around his own net. Off the boards. There's Becker. And Miller's not sure whether to go or not. Now he is.
Go. Oakville's got the extra attacker now.
6 on 5 for a minute 8. Wittick, and that play is offside. Brown couldn't make it back on time. Gabani clearly did not see him. And Miller will stay out of the net with this draw coming in the neutral zone.
Bit risky here, especially if Guelph wins this. But they do have the man out wide on this draw.
Davison banks it off the boards. It's back in Oakville's possession as it's sent in. Off the stick of Robertson, it's Brown. Behind the red paint. It's loose in front. They keep battling.
Oh.
You saw it on the line.
That was so close there. It was on the goal line, and luckily a Guelph defender saw that. Let's see that right there. As you can see, the puck's right there.
Wow.
And luckily the Guelph defense just puts it back to where it should be.
Very fortunate for them. They could have let this lead slip away. Montano puts it in the middle. There's Brown. And it's turned away. Here's a chance for Guelph. It's kept in. As Holt took a spill. Robertson, that's going the length of the ice for icing.
Wow, Oakville with another nice chance there.
Yeah, it was Brown with a chance right in front. Couldn't bury it.
Oh, the defenseman fell there, unfortunately for Oakville.
And it looks to be sent down the ice, and another icing.
Could have taken a couple of strides, I think, and maybe got past the red line, but now the draw is back in their end.
Yeah, it's pretty risky icing the puck. I mean, like, you get the draw down deep in the end. You've seen some plays, you know, off trying to go for the empty net for long distance, come back to haunt them. Remember the one real one that pops out to World Juniors when, what was it, the Traverse goal?
Yeah, when they ice the puck, and luckily it's not touch icing, and they get within one, which then set up the goal everyone remembers.
Well, there's a big chance at the end of the game
The
they'll
puck's
scramble
still
in
loose,
front and
and
the time expires.
oh, and there's going to be a little rough stuff here.
Alice is looking to pick a fight. Still jawing. But it's tough to jaw after losing a game like that. And that is a big win for the Gryphons. The first one on Junior Gryphon Day. And now the record stands at 1-1-1 for each squad. And a big dub for the Gryphons as we will come back for the next game, the fourth one of Junior Gryphon action.